Hey everyone, hope you guys are doing well. We are back with another What's Sold. This is the first part of the week here. These sales are for the back in January, so obviously it's a little bit back. I know right now everyone's dealing with the virus and everything that's going on, so I hope you guys are being safe out there and hopefully you're getting some sales. I know for me, there's been an uptick in sales lately. I'm selling a lot more video games, toys, um, board games, replenishable stuff like printer ink, supplements that I have, stuff like that. Those are all selling, I'm guessing, because people can't go to the store to get them. They're trying to kind of get stuff to take care of their kids while they're at home, stuff to kind of keep the time, keep them busy. I'm also selling a lot of book sets. So I've sold a lot of book sets. I'm guessing people are buying sets of books to read at home to give them something to do. So if you have those type of items, get them listed along with exercise DVDs, things like that. If you have any Wii Fit stuff, it seems like the Wii Fit balance boards are going crazy right now. At least they're selling quickly, so it might be worth getting those type of things listed if you have them. Unfortunately, from what I hear, some of the clothing specific sellers have had the hardest time right now. People aren't buying as many clothes, so try to get some of those hards good listed if you have any. I know it's kind of hard to source anything now, so whatever you have is what you have, but hopefully we'll all be able to ride through this. And we have a future to look forward to that's like it was before, where we can sell and make money on any kind of items. So I wish you guys all the best. If you have any questions, please let me know. Take care. Hey everyone, we're back with the sales for Monday. There's like 14 sales, something like that. A lot of lower dollar ones, continuing from the sales update we just had before this. Hopefully you guys watched. If not, go check it out. I was having a lot of sales that were kind of lower dollar, but a ton of quantity wise, and then a couple of kind of higher dollar ones, but not a bunch. Most of them are kind of that lower to mid range. We're having the same thing here, but luckily when you sell 14 items, even on some lower dollar amounts, you still can reach the goal. The goal this year is $250 ships per day. I imagine there will be weeks throughout the year where I don't reach that goal, potentially if it's a slower time or what have you. But I'm hoping the average throughout the year, especially when Q4 is in the picture, will help out. Like past year's Q4, you guys probably saw a ton of sales during that time, a lot more than normal, because I had really ramped up for that time of year. So hopefully we'll have the same kind of experience. But let's get into it. This is a Stone Brewing Dickies extra large work shirt. This one was part of a big lot. I had like 20 t-shirts and 6 or 7 of these work shirts for Stone Brewing. Sold one already for $35. I paid $60 for all of them. This one took a best offer of $35 shipped. So we're almost making all of our money back on 2 shirts. We still have, it's either 4 or 5 more of these. I can't remember now, but once they all sell just those shirts, we'll be well into the profits. It would have been a good deal just for those, and then I'll have all the t-shirts, which they'll probably sell a lot slower. Here's a Motorola XTN. This is the XTN 1600. I forgot. No, 2600. That's what it is. XV 2600. This was $3 at a garage sale. Guy said he wasn't thinking it worked. Sorry about that. Tongue tied there. He didn't think it worked. He didn't have a charger or anything. I just sold it for parts for 25 shipped. It looked like an easy sale. If you get one that works with a new battery in there, they can go for 50 plus, $60, $70, depending on what you have, a charger and everything. But on this one, 25 shipped for parts. I'm okay with that. This game was listed and it sold on the 20% off. It's been up for a while, sold for 11 something. So I must have listed a little high with the sale I was running. It ended up selling for 11 something. So that's good. 3 remotes. Love selling remotes. Shout out to my boy Positively Hustling out there. I don't know if he really watches me, but I watch him. He's a really great guy. I've shouted him out before. Just super upbeat guy. And he sells a lot of remotes all the time. I've been selling them even before I watched his channel, but he's kind of enlightened me to some other ones that I should be looking out for. So I'll put a link in the video for his channel. But here's an RCA one. This little remote, I just picked it up. Was a dollar, I think, in a box of stuff I bought. That sold for 10 shipped. Not a whole lot, but an easy sale. This Onkyo one is a good one. RC47M sold for like 22 shipped. And then this is a Sony one that was on sale for 20% off. It sold for like 14, 13 shipped. So happy to get rid of those. And continuing with the plush, this is like a little crocodile dinosaur guy. I didn't even know what he was. He was quarter or 50 cents by Soft Things. Just obviously he's vintage. Picked him up. He sold for 15 shipped on a best offer. He's super light, going first class. So for 50 cents into 15, I'm okay. This guy I think was a buck. He's a what's his name? From the Flintstones, I believe. But he's a little plush here. He's got a couple little marks on him, but This one I paid $1 for just because I thought he'd be worth a little bit more, but he sold for 16 shipped full price. So happy to get rid of him. This is a Kobe promo Salvino's B-Ballers Bammers Bear. It doesn't have the original like brand new tag, but it has a little certificate there. It comes with a little case. I got this from Storage Unit Guy. Unfortunately, as I mentioned in my last video, you guys have seen this after the fact, but Kobe did pass away. I listed these. I guess I am kind of going with where the market is. This one sold for 40 shipped, so it was listed pretty high, and obviously people are buying it right now because he passed away, but that was the price they were going for, so that's what I listed mine for, and it ended up selling. Here's a Wii Nunchuck in the box. This one sold for like 13 shipped. It'll go first class. I'll just bubble wrap this and throw it in a bubble mailer. A Cornerstone Series, Central Gas Supply. This is a buy that I'm not sure how good it will be. I bought a bunch of train kits. They're not sealed, which is usually the ones I want to have. They appear to be new inside. A couple have a couple pieces that have come loose, but seem to be okay. People are a little skeptical buying them when they're not sealed. So this one sold for $24.99. It's super light though. It barely probably is going to go over a pound once it's all wrapped up, but we'll make like maybe $10 on it, something like that, $12 once it's all said and done. I have probably 16 of them, I think, in the whole set, plus 2 little trains. I paid $150 for all of them. I mainly bought it because there were 2 trains that looked pretty good, some N-scale engines, and there was a couple of bigger units that seemed like they would go pretty well. So I also was trying to build a connection with a guy that I've just met who sells, buys and sells. So hopefully this will open up to some more opportunities. But 25 shipped there. I don't recommend buying these kits unless they're super rare if they're already open. I prefer to get the ones that are sealed. Here's some Maranatha music praise books. These were from one of my sources. He always has garage sales by Storage Units. Not from Storage Unit Guy, but a different one. I actually got the Stone Brewing stuff from him. So these were, there was 4 of them. They were $5 for all 4. Another one of these praise books, and then another like children's one. These 2, one sold for like 28, one sold for 21, something like that. You'll see it, same buyer. So that's an awesome deal right there. We only spent 5 and everything, and I already sold the kids book for 10 or 12, and I have 1 left. And then here is a little Chilton's. This is from the big manual buy. It sold for like 9 ships, something like that. This one was on sale, I think 10 or 15% off. But happy to get rid of it. 9 ship, goes in a bubble mailer. Easy deal there. We'll make $4, whatever it is, $5, I don't know, $4 probably. And that's just pretty easy money, not much effort there. So we'll get all this packed up. If anything else sells, I will let you guys know. Hey everyone, we are back with the final sale from Monday. This blah 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 cassette from the big cassette lot sold for, I think, $13, something like that, 12 or 13. I'm in the car right now. I'm just running out of time, so we're doing a quick little clip here. But again, this is from the big $20 cassette lot, mostly rap, hip hop, R&B cassettes from the 80s and 90s. This one sold again for 12 or 13 bucks. It just goes in this little 6x4x4 box, and we'll ship out medium mail. Everyone, hope you guys are doing well. We are back with another What's Sold video. This is Tuesday, I think, in the week, so hopefully it might be the beginning of the video, the end, who knows. But we did sell a couple things today. 5 right here. Maybe we'll have a couple more come through. Not amazing, but one thing we sold was a magic wand. Not the kind of magic some people might think. I didn't even take the sticker off this. This was actually not $6. It was part of a fill-a-bag for $5. This was thrown in there. It's a Hitachi vintage magic wand, the HV210. Sold for like 80-something shipped. Does work. I will take that sticker off, so that was a poor move on my part. So yeah, it's like a little vintage massager there, so that ended up doing well. Massagers, all different kinds, seem to sell. We have some Skechers shape-ups. If you ask some of my friends, including Andy the Parrothead Picker, he wonders sometimes how I sell so many shape-ups for the price. These sold for like $42. They're not even in perfect shape. There's a little bit of heel wear there, but they were the all-black ones. I probably would say these ones sell the worst for me, the all-blacks, but they sold for 40-something shipped, so an okay for a used pair of shoes. So a Netgear little adapter. This is the XAV1301V2, sold for 11 shipped. Sonic Mega Collection, I think sold for 9 shipped. And then my favorite sale, the Sun Bum. I have no idea what this is, like a little gorilla looking guy. He's got some scuffs and stuff. He was $3.99 at Savers, plus like 20% off, but they charge tax at like 9%, so probably about 11% off. He sold for 38 shipped. He'll probably just go over the pound mark. So probably $10 or so to ship him out. Priority, $8 depending on where he's going. But he's a cool little guy. So if you see this little sunbum, there's smaller ones too, like little ones. But this is the big one, and he did the best. Again, I tried to clean him up, but some of the marks wouldn't come off, but he still sold. So that's it for right now. I'll show you guys what else sells. Hey everyone, hope you guys are doing well. This is the final sale from Tuesday. This is a pack of Brother Ink. You'll see on the screen, it's actually a 6-pack in the video on the screen. I cannot find one of the inks, so there was another black one supposed to be included. I messaged the buyer. The listing price was $54.99. I paid like $3.99 for all of them. I asked the buyer if they would accept a $10 refund, and I'll still ship out the inks. Yes, that's more than deducting what one ink was, but I wanted to offer a little incentive since I did mess up the order. The buyer said that was fine. They're an ink dealer from what it looks like, based on all their feedback and other stuff that they sell. So they're probably going to take this and sell it for more or whatever, but they accept the offer. So this is going out for actually $44.99. It will still go first class. These are all sealed Brother inks, and again, paid $3.99 for a bag of these at Savers. Hey everyone, we're back with what sold for Wednesday. Pretty good day. I've actually sold 2 other things. One I knew had sold. I grabbed it out of storage and I put it on the shelf while I was there. Forgot to bring it to you guys. The other one just sold, so we'll show you guys those in the next clip, and hopefully we'll get a couple more things to show you. Starting off, this is a shirt. Affliction. This brand always still sells for me if I can find it cheap enough. This was actually one my wife bought for me. She liked the color on it. I thought it looked hideous. I would not wear it, just not my style. I think she paid like $6 or $7 at the thrift, and we ended up selling that on a best offer of 25 ships. So it had been in my closet, and I finally told her I'm probably never going to wear this again, and we just listed it. But the brand does do okay. Here are a bunch of these little like pressure gauges and different stuff. This is a buy where I thought I was onto something cool, like there might be a certain market for these, like a steampunk type thing or whatever. I paid $20 for all these at a garage sale. I don't know if any of them work or hold pressure or whatever they're supposed to do. They sold for a best offer of 80 shipped. They're heavy. I'll be able to pack them up. They'll end up going FedEx, most likely, or Smart Post, I guess, which is FedEx, but some kind of deal like that. I'm guessing 30, 35 to ship them. We'll make a little bit of money, but I wouldn't buy this one again. But I am happy it's getting out of here. And sometimes you got to be thankful that you sell something, you make your money back, you make a couple bucks, you get it out of your, out of your storage or whatever, you move on to other things. So wouldn't buy that again. Here's a hat. Little Suzuki hat. This sold for 10 shipped on a best offer. I bought a bunch of Suzuki hats. Most of them already sold. This was one of the leftover ones. Wasn't a great picture. It's an older listing. Had it like $15 or best offer, just trying to move it. Someone said 10 and I'm just ready to get rid of it. Hats, they can do well, but the ones that I've had that are older listings aren't that great. I'm just all about getting rid of and moving on. A couple of smaller sales, video game wise. Siphon Filter sold for like $9.90. It was on sale, so pretty good deal for a PS1 game. And then Guitar Hero, this is a little dongle. This one sold for 10 shipped as well. So those both go first class, easy packing, easy ships. Here's a cassette here from the big cassette buy. Goody Mob Soul Food. Sorry, you guys can't, you're not getting focus there. Sorry about that. That sold for like 16, 17, 18 ships, something like that. These guys, they go in a 6x4x4 box, a little bubble wrap around them, throw them in there. They go out medium mail. These cassettes have been great, and I still have a ton more to sell. And by a ton, I mean like 40 or 50, so not actually a ton. But here is a Jurassic World from 2019. It's called something Devour and Destroy Dinosaur. So we're going to show you that he works. So he does. That's with that one, and then great toy for any kid or adult. That sold for, mine was used. All the ones listed were new because it's a fairly new toy. The new ones were listed for like 70, 80 bucks. I listed mine for 47 shipped, and he sold. So he's a bit big, kind of bulky, but he doesn't actually weigh that much. We'll get him packed up probably 15, 16 bucks to ship him, 17 bucks maybe. And then we'll get him out of here. We'll make some money on that. He was like $5 at the thrift, 5 or 6. And then this is just a bubble mailer, so that means nothing to you guys. But inside is a bunch of flatware. This is by Gourmet Settings. I'm not going to pull it all out. You'll see on the screen. This is a flatware set. It's 39 pieces. I bought all this at Savers. I think I paid around 29 or 30 bucks for everything after the taxes. They split it up in a bunch of different bags, which I wish they wouldn't do. I wish they put all the same setting together and then sell it in a bundle so you're not looking through all these bags to find if you have them all. But this wasn't really a great buy. I did make some money and ended up selling for 84 shipped. It's probably taken over half a year to sell. I'm going to make some money. You can wrap it all up and put it padded flat rate and you'll all be fine. But I don't really want to pay that kind of money for that dollar amount of a sale unless it's going to sell really quickly. So 30 or whatever into 84 bucks. Once you take out fees and stuff, yeah, we'll make some money, but not probably what I'd do again. But again, I'm happy to get rid of it, get my money back, make a few bucks, and then we'll move on to other things. So I'll show you guys what else sold today.